Hi, good morning. Today I am going to tell about the topic is HRD audit cycle. There are six type of audit cycle. One is set or adjust HR practices. Another one is measure for access current practices, compare current employment practices against legal requirements for HR good practice standards, implement legally compliant employment and good HR practices, re-evaluate practice and provide ongoing HR report. These are all the six HR audit cycle. First of all, what do you mean by HR audit? Why conduct an HR audit? The goals of an HR audit are manifold. While not mandatory, every area of HR that is reviewed benefit from having made this effort. According to Mark S. Floyd, partner with Cleveland Law, Walter and Haferfeld audits examines the effectiveness of the HR department's current policies, procedures, and systems as they relate to the latest changes and developments in labor and employment law. Moreover, he adds senior leadership relies heavily on the HR department to ensure that the company's overall business strategy is consistent with the many complex laws and regulations that govern the workplace environment. Not convinced yet? Here are some reasons why HR audit should be a priority at your organization. A thorough HR audit improves process and policies that impact employees. HR audit is a chance to improve areas of your process and policies that have the biggest impact on employees. This empowers workers, helps retain them, and ultimately makes for a stronger company. Ensures corporate compliance. Never take for granted that your policies are compliant with all the laws. There are new employment laws and changes to laws occurring all time. In order to get and remain compliant and avoid unwanted lawsuits, you must be ahead of the game with HR compliance audits that identify any potential risk areas. Makes HR data meaningful and strategic. Put all the HR data to good use by connecting it with the reality of your HR policies and procedures. Helps prevents adverse impact in employment practices. You can mitigate problems with disparate impact on candidate in recruitment and on candidates in salary and compensation, succession planning, and generally throughout the employee life cycle by doing audits. It creates equitable and fair compensation. During your financial audits and compensation analysis, it can also be a good practices to audit how equitable and competitive your salary are. This can support recruitment and retention effort and also avoid compliance. When should you conduct an HR audit means don't wait for issues to come up before you conduct an HR audit. Taking a proactive approach is always better than a reactive one. A contributor to the Bennett Health blog shares the best time of year to conduct an audit will depend on the organization's needs and schedule. A slower time of year might be more productive than the organizational buy season. Likewise, the end or beginning of the year can help an organization benchmark improvements year over year. Choose the time of the year that is most convenient for your organization and workload. The types of HR audit are there are multiple types of HR audit you may conduct each for focusing on specific areas that organization human capital. You can choose the run of audit by creating committee of internal HR professionals, or you may decide to utilize third party HR audit service also. You can choose to conduct a general HR audit which allows you to assess which people process at your organization need immediate attention. Depending on your organization needs, you might want to go more granular. Here are the various type of HR audit you will want to conduct. What are all the challenges facing human resource development? These actions obviously have a great deal to do with human resource development. The present 5 challenges currently facing of the field of HRD includes around the world. Demographic changes have already had a major impact on HR departments. Is measurement and evaluation in HRD at crossroads. During the past half century, we have witnessed the initiation of flourishing of measurement and evaluation, that is M&E, in human resource development (HRD). Today, there are appear to be more questions than answers to be challenges, opportunities concerning M&D in the field of HRD. The M&D research and practice is at crossroads. Common challenges of audit process, that it may be our establishment of 2021 compliance benchmark report found that more than 70% of organizations believe limited staff resources and evidence collections that are the greatest challenges of their audit process. Learn more about the most common compliance audit challenges plus potential solutions for each. Thank you so much.